Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back to the Out of Bounds pod. JK and Ian.
Hey people, what's going on?
Plenty going on.
Just another day in the office?
Just another day in the office for us, and plenty going on in the league, man. The drama, the theatrics, the storylines, it's all building up right now. And one of the biggest storylines, I think it's a good news storyline, is Carmelo Anthony is back in the league, or scheduled to be back in the league pending clearance. How do you feel about that?
Feeling good, actually, because he's a good player. And he definitely needs somewhere to, set his legacy and retire,
Yep.
Deserves a second chance. Harden's had many second chances. Not Harden, Howard.
Howard, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, 10-time All-Star, just a star coming out of the college system as well. And, he's probably been hard done by some critics over time. He's been an unbelievable scorer. He's got some holes in his game, like defense and probably leadership questions as well, to be honest. But really, the way it ended in Houston, it's almost a little bit personal. The way it ended with him, D'Antoni, and Houston. So it's good, even if this is his last stop, right, with Blazers, and they cut him by January or whatever it is, to get another player back. They've got a lot of injuries, the Blazers, but I think if we can have a farewell lap of 2 months, I think it's great. But the best case scenario, you're right, he couldn't become the next Dwight Howard. Dwight was just about on the cusp of out of the league. Everyone was hating him, and his game was out of redundant in a sense, right? The big centers were out. Remember, exactly. Up until second half of last year, big centers were out, and then Toronto and a couple of these other teams came out and showed, no, there's another way to do it, another way to beat Warriors. Go big.
Go big. Lakers have definitely gone big.
They've gone big, and obviously Dwight has come back. He does meditation, yoga. He's become spiritual and all this. So let's wait and see if it's for the long haul. But, if Melo's comes back with that different way of thinking and accepts his role coming off the bench and that veteran presence, I think he might stick around to the end of the season, and someone else might pick him up next year. So it really depends on how it plays out over there. So welcome back, Melo. Looking forward to seeing you, I think, Wednesday our time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to him play.
It'd be good. Downfall of the Warriors. How do you see this? How many? You said there was another player injured.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell. Bang, there's another one.
Apparently, they've got 8
Cursed
players that's in uniform at the moment.
Yeah,
no, nine players with a minimum of 8 for the NBA rule. They got 9 players in uniform.
If you have less, what happens? Can't play. Forfeit.
They're just gonna. I'm assuming they'll just keep signing up non-guarantees right over and over again. There's plenty of players in the world.
Bring the kids up from the G League.
Yeah, absolutely. But the question is, were we too harsh, or do we hate on the Warriors too much when they were really the top dogs of the league? That's the question.
I didn't so much hate on them. I probably hated more KD's attitude and what he brought, because I didn't mind the Warriors when they didn't have KD.
This is exactly what I explained to a Warriors fan, our friend Jan, who's a basketball junkie. Hope you're listening. I said to him exactly that. I said, no, fans hated the idea of KD, the best player, MVP level talent, going down in the 7th game in the Western Conference Finals and then turning around and going to the Warriors. And the fact that Warriors poached him was what people really hated. It was just that.
And the fact that without him, they won the chip that year.
Exactly. Yeah. No, they lost that year.
Is it?
They won the year before. They lost to LeBron, right? This is where LeBron came back.
This is the LeBron shot.
So this is that gripe, right? And the other thing is how quickly dynasties fall. We've talked about this before. Dynasties rise and fall, and the fall comes a lot quicker than we anticipate. I remember Bill Simmons said this maybe a couple of years ago, and he was, I think this is even before pre-Miami fall ending, and he said, happens, and we don't see it happening, and it happens fast.
Yeah, it does.
And happened with Miami, it's happened with Warriors now as well. And we were expecting a dynasty in the Celtics, and that collapsed, right?
That collapsed.
There's so many factors. But no, I don't think we were hating on them too much. It's more KD.
It really was more KD. Because he was weird. He was doing some weird shit. He was doing those silent sub-tweets and, pretending to be himself and calls and stuff like that.
Exactly. And Warriors are really cocky at that stage, and they were light years ahead of any other team, right?
Yeah, it was probably more Draymond's mouth rather than the whole team.
And also the president of their chairman, right? Owner's pretty cocky.
Owner's pretty cocky.
Well, he says Draymond is him on the court, so that's pretty much his attitude as well.
I think Steve Kerr, he's a pretty mellow guy. He doesn't say things out of turn.
Kawhi's sitting out games, so I think he's sitting out the 6th game out of 14, from my understanding, already.
Is he injured?
It's load management. He's got a wonky left knee.
Yeah.
Right. He's got a wonky left knee. That's cool. But my thing is, if you can play on it, no, if he's injured, then give him a month off, six weeks off, whatever it is.
They say, knee tendonitis or whatever, underneath, or just DNP coach's decision?
I think it's DNP coach's decision, but they sort of say they contradict themselves, the Clippers, a little bit, that it's his knee sometimes, other times he's just not playing. But for sure, any back-to-back he's not going to play. That second game of back-to-back.
Yep.
Or the game before back-to-back, like he missed out on Bucks.
Yep.
He's not playing, and he's a very crafty operator that does not care about what others think. Kawhi, that's the biggest thing, right? Doesn't really care how it impacts the team or not, because we saw what he did at the Spurs, right?
Yeah. Well, for me, this sort of brings it down a little in the notch when people try and compare him to the great one.
Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt about it. If you're only playing 55 to 60 games a season, LeBron, Kobe, Michael, these guys just don't sit out games, man. Yeah. Unless they're injured, right?
Unless they cannot physically walk.
Speaking of subtweets, LeBron just came out and sent one out recently saying, hey, me and Tom Brady are one in the same. We're going to play till we can't walk no more.
Yeah.
Again, pretty much saying we're going to play forever. We love this game.
I think, definitely LeBron's going to do that. And I don't know if he can talk, maybe because his last couple of years he's definitely going to have load management to last 82 games and finals.
Look, basketball gods will be watching what Kawhi is doing, so we shall see. We shall see what happens. Kendrick Nunn, I think you've seen him play a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen him play.
What's the deal?
He's aggressive, young fella. And,
aggressive?
Just, he goes hard at the ball, but in a good way, so he's not like a dumb way like Dellavedova. So he's just just plays out of his shell every game, 100% effort. He's got a good stroke, rebounds. What more do you need from a young kid?
Yeah, he's averaging 18 points a game for the Miami Heat, 30 minutes a game. So, that's huge, right? That's actually a really good output from a guy undrafted out of, I think, Oakland University or University of Illinois or something like that.
Yeah, Illinois.
Big win for Miami. Well done on that. And because of him, really, Dion Waiters might not get a look in, to be honest.
Yeah.
As well. So it's good to see these obscure talent just coming through, right? Like this guy was undrafted, could potentially just playing in bloody Lithuania or something, really.
Or China, like
wherever it is.
Jalen.
Yeah, exactly. But here he is, averaging 18 points a game on 30 minutes a game, playing for the Miami Heat, and on the verge of maybe making 3 years, $12 million a season or whatever it is, right?
Yeah,
so
I don't think Dion's gonna get a game unless he drops at least 10 kilos.
Yeah, apparently he's put on weight as well, huh? Ate an edible.
I saw him. He's just like, "What happened, mate? You look like me."
It's crazy, man. Crazy how things are going. Boston Celtics.
What a run, huh?
What a run, 10 in a row.
Yeah.
What do you put it down to? Kemba?
I wouldn't put it entirely up to Kemba, but it's definitely team chemistry. Look at the way they run. The young guys, believe in themselves again, and they're playing through their shell. Even with the loss of Al Horford,
Yeah.
So that was a big loss for them in terms
and Aaron
of
Baines.
Yeah.
Two big guys.
Two big guys that held their defense together.
So who's playing center for them? I know the big guy with the tattoos.
There's a rookie, I think.
You're talking about the 7'6" guy
No.
Anyway, so yeah, I guess they're playing a different style as well. Gordon Hayward's had a few glimpses. It's really Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown who've really stepped up to date, including Kemba Walker. And Kemba Walker, even though there's all these injuries and stuff, he's probably thinking this is the best team I've ever played for. He's played in horrendous teams. For him, still, this is the best team.
Taco Fall, that's the guy.
Taco,
Wacko Taco.
Absolutely.
They've been starting Daniel Tice at power forward, actually.
Yeah, Tice. That's the guy with the tattoos, I meant. So, yeah, no, it's good to see they've responded quite well. Gordon Hayward's out.
I know. How tears is that with Hayward? He was just planning to play the best games of his life again. And he goes out. It's tears.
Yeah, absolutely. Marcus Smart's playing well again as well.
Yep.
Shooting deep from the three. It's looking good. I don't know if the run's going to continue or not, but for the time being, it's looking all right at the moment. Harden's streak, man, he is hot right
now. He's on fire at the moment.
He's doing some crazy things. It's just so much ISO. It's just funny. It's just funny seeing highlights, man. It's just some defender on him, and he's just dancing on the arc, just doing all these crazy street ball style dribbles, and he just steps back and shoots a three.
It's almost like Uncle Drew type, theatrics that comes from him.
Yeah. Oh man, it's it's good to see. I think he's averaging 38 or something like that at the moment.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to go for 40
again. He scored like 44 again yesterday. So wow. What about Westbrook? How does he feel? Has he settled down?
It's a strange partnership.
Have you noticed?
It's a strange partnership, but it seems to have stabilized a little bit. And I think Westbrook's kind of accepting of his role. He's definitely the second banana. As long as he accepts that, I think it's all good.
I think maybe Harden's had a chat to him to say, hey, this is my team, boy. You've come in here, but I was here first.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a tough conversation because Westbrook's been MVP of this league, right?
Yeah,
still
exactly.
in his prime. But yeah, it's working pretty well. PJ Tucker's playing well. Austin Rivers and Ben McLemore playing really well, starting as well. Austin Rivers is a really good fit as a sixth man. Tyson Chandler's come up for Clint Capella. The defense has really stabilized in a sense, I think, and the offense continues to play really well with Harden there. Anything else you've noticed out in the league? I have to say Cavaliers are winning a few more games than I thought they would be.
Yeah, they just got crushed today by Philly.
Oh, right. Okay, I spoke too soon.
But considering their, outfit, they've done pretty well.
Yeah. I think they seem to have gelled a little bit. Tristan Thompson's got some good numbers going at the moment. It's almost pre-LeBron days. He scored that contract based on numbers like that. So it's
one thing I think I wanted to talk about was someone had made a montage when the Cavs played Philly of Tristan Thompson hitting threes.
Oh wow!
He hit 2 on him that game.
Right.
Not today, but the last game.
Okay.
One of them was pretty close to Ben Simmons. It's like, if you're not going to guard me, it looked real ugly, but it went in.
Yeah. These guys, I'm sure, they're capable of hitting the odd three.
But at least he's given it a go, which, you can't say that for Big Ben.
All right, NBL, we're taking a local this week.
Yeah.
Watched a few games here and there. I got to say, RJ Hampton, who's the rookie coming out of US, looks real smooth.
Yep.
Looks real smooth, real slasher. You can tell he's just got that NBA physique, quickness, and explosiveness. And I can see him definitely going in the lottery top 15 pick in the NBA. So pretty impressed with him. And just overall, the New Zealand Breakers, really good team to watch, I have to say. And overall, the NBL, just the athleticism, the game itself, it's easier to watch. I just find there's just more talent in the NBL now.
Yeah, there are. And I'm actually quite impressed with the Phoenix. Southeast Melbourne Phoenix.
I mean, they got some good
some good talent there. It's part owned by Zebo and Josh Childress.
Oh, but the Melbourne team?
Yeah, Southeast Melbourne.
My God. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know how they got into the ownership group, but well done. Oh, but Josh Childress played in Australia.
He did.
That's probably what the connection is.
So he's brought them in, and so it's been pretty good.
Okay. Josh Childress was a smart dude, so I'm not surprised.
The other one is Mitch Creek, who didn't quite survive the NBA. He's back playing for the 36ers as their captain.
Yep. Good to see. A bit of NBA exposure, and he's back.
He's back, but he's probably hoping to make it back there again and prove that he can carry a team.
It's good to see NBL is flourishing. Tool of the week.
I've got Doc Rivers.
Oh, Doc and probably Austin Rivers, to be honest.
And Austin, because Austin was making fun of his dad, calling to tease, get him ejected. Yep. And I was just pissing myself laughing at Doc carrying on. And then when Doc realised his son was calling for it, he was like, what the fuck? I'm going to smack you when I get home, kid.
He kind of noticed it but didn't want to show it. And he's probably thinking, what's going on with this little brat? So yeah, it's a lot of drama, a lot of theatrics with the Rivers boys. My tool of the week is a picture of Zion Williams looking a little heavy. I don't know if it was the outfit he was wearing, but man, he looked like a big, heavy dude.
He's saying the rehab's not working?
I don't know. I'm just telling you that New Orleans, I haven't been there, but I've heard. That food and that gumbo and that fried chicken, I don't know if it's good for a dude like Zion, man.
Needs to be traded to somewhere like Arizona.
Yeah. I don't know. I just hope it's that. I just thought it was I hope it's a bad fit. And he's not putting on the weight. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Yep.
As usual, tell your friends, subscribe on YouTube, share. We'd appreciate that. We'll just keep hustling. Peace out.